Hi everyone, today I'll be sharing with you a cinnamon roll recipe. Bake this once and I promise you will bake it again. So as you can see, these are really soft and spongy. To begin, let's start preparing the liquid mixture. To a saucepan, add 3 tablespoons of soft butter, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, a quarter cup of water, and half a cup of milk. You are now going to allow the mixture to heat up just until the butter melts. Take note, do not boil the mixture. So over here my butter has melted and I'm just going to allow this to cool down until warm. In the meantime, let's start preparing the dry ingredients. To a stand mixer bowl, add in 2.5 cups of plain flour. Also add in a quarter cup of sugar, and over here I will be using instant yeast, which I will be taking 2.25 teaspoons. Also add in half a teaspoon of salt. You now want to just give this a light mix until well combined. Now add in the warm liquid milk mixture into the dry ingredients. Also add in 1 large egg. You are now going to take this to your stand mixer and we are going to knead this until it forms a dough. So if you don't have a stand mixer, you can use your hands as well, but it is going to be really sticky and it will take a bit of time for your dough to come together. So I have kneaded the dough here with the mixer, and as you can see, the mixture is quite a bit soft and sticky here. So I will be adding extra flour. So I will be adding a quarter cup of flour here. I want you to just eyeball the mixture. You might need to add less. So don't add initially everything at one go. You want the mixture to be really soft but not sticky. So my dough is ready now, and as you can see, it's really soft but it's not sticky at all. So this is the kind of dough texture and consistency that you are looking for. Place the dough back into the bowl and I am going to cover this with cling wrap and allow to double in size. So this might generally take you 1 to 2 hours depending on your room temperature. While the dough is rising, let's make the sugar mixture. To a bowl, add 1/3 of a cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder. Give this a good mix and leave aside. So as you can see, the dough has doubled up in size nicely. And what I am going to do now is just knock it down. Knead the dough for a minute until it just smoothens out and form a ball. Dust your work surface nicely with flour, and we are now going to roll the dough into a 10 inches by 15 inch rectangle. I have rolled out the dough, as you can see, 10 inches by 15 inches. To this you will now be adding a quarter cup of soft butter. Spread your butter evenly all over the rectangle. Just take in mind I will be leaving about 1 centimeter on one end of the long side. You are now going to sprinkle your cinnamon sugar mixture evenly over the butter. So at this point, you can sprinkle a handful of raisins as well on top of the sugar mixture. Unfortunately, for this batch, I never had any raisins. Start rolling the rectangle into a tight Swiss roll from the length side. Once your roll is ready, I'm just making markings here to indicate where I will be cutting. So from this batch, you will be getting 12 rolls. I will be using a thread to cut the rolls. I just find that it gives you a very even cut and a cleaner cut as well. So you can cut it as shown. Over here I have a baking pan that's 8 by 12 inches and I've just sprayed and lined it with baking paper. Add your rolls into the baking pan and we are now going to cover this with cling wrap again and allow to rest for a good hour. So these will double up in size. So as you can see, the rolls have doubled up again and they are looking really nice. So these are now ready to go into the oven. Into a preheated oven they go at 190 degrees centigrade for 15 to 20 minutes or until golden and done. Let's make the frosting while it's baking. To a bowl add 120 grams of cream cheese as well as 2 tablespoons of soft butter, half a teaspoon of vanilla essence and 3/4 cup of icing sugar. Give this a good mix until nice and smooth. The frosting is now ready and you are going to leave this aside until needed. The cinnamon rolls have now baked through and these are now ready. You are going to allow these to cool down completely. Spread the cream cheese frosting over the top and sprinkle with pecan nuts. As you know, the best time to eat these are just out of the oven and frosted. These are now ready to enjoy. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit me a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.